Could you start by maybe telling us something about your first jobs?
My first job was a brand manager for a textile company in India. It was a British textile company in India, and I was hired as a product manager for textiles. And what do I know about textiles? Not much. So I'm going to go to school. So I went to the mill, spent almost 10 days at the mill, learning every aspect of the business. I started with the junior-most guy in the mill, started with him and said, tell me your job and tell me how you do it. And I worked my way up. Every day I'd go to another department and work my way up. So until I learned every aspect of that job, I didn't come back to headquarters to be the product manager. So sweating the details, learning the business ground up was critically important.
What do you think has set you apart from your peers throughout the career to give you the opportunities you have today?
Focus on the job that you're doing. Don't run for office. Don't say to yourself, I really want the job 2 levels above me, because the day you walk into a job and focus on the next job or the next job, you're spending more time worrying about how to get there as opposed to how to nail the job you're doing.
Are there some things you haven't yet mastered that you'd like to?
Oh, plenty. I'd like to learn to play the guitar. I haven't mastered it. If you ask my husband, he'll say, you haven't learned how to be a wife as yet. But leaving all that aside, I feel I come to work every day saying, I wish I could be a better leader. I wish I could bring the human side of CEOship more to the people. I wish there were 60 hours in a day, not 24, because there's so many more people to reach out to, so many more issues to study. So if you say to yourself that I've learned everything I can, I think that's the day I need to step down as being CEO.
If you look at PepsiCo, it looks like a company that's trying very hard to align its assets towards what might be called the public sentiments or social values. Could you talk a little bit more about that plank in the strategy of PepsiCo?
We owe every society a duty of care. That is the expectation. Too often, companies have forgotten that we owe society a duty of care, right? So I wanted us to go back to those roots. PepsiCo was already there. I wanted us to embed those roots into PepsiCo. So the PepsiCo operating philosophy is about performance with purpose. If we're not environmentally prudent, NGOs and governments will shut us down. And if we don't have the best people who can bring their whole selves to work, we won't have the right talent base to feed performance going forward. So it's this virtuous circle that resulted in performance with purpose. So my legacy is that when I leave PepsiCo, I want people to look back and say, PepsiCo was indeed the good company, good commercially, but also good ethically.
Interesting. Regrettably, that's all the time we have for questions. Thank you very much for the time.
Before this.